Good morning, guys. It seems like it's going to be the last time I see my garden till the very end of August, as I'm going on a spontaneous road trip. I'm not going to spill the beans where I'm going. I'm going to show you the process, right? I'm going to show you the trip in general, and it's going to be a mystery or even a surprise for you, the places I'm going to see. And it's going to be a surprise for me because I'm going to visit those places for the first time. It's actually a little bit sad to leave the garden, but I'm leaving it in good hands because my mom is going to look after it as well as after the kitten. And I think that I'm ready to go. I had my last try of blueberries. I literally took everything, cucumbers, tomatoes to eat during the trip, as well as potatoes, of course. So I hope that everything is going to be cool, and I hope that you will enjoy the trip together with me.
Since I made a decision to travel north, we actually have to cross two regions in Belarus in order to get to the northern border. One of the reasons why I wanted to have this road trip is actually because of the scenery that you can admire during the whole trip. The most striking difference for me when traveling north is the abundance of lakes and rivers. I wanted to stop by the shore of every lake that I saw when traveling to the city of Pskov. The city of Pskov felt like a medieval city for me. I was so impressed by the Pskov Kremlin. That is a mind-blowing construction with so many walls that you can be lost in it. In reality, since the city of Pskov is so close to the Estonian border, it's about 20 kilometers from it. It has a lot of Estonian influence. And it feels so unique, especially combined with the medieval touch of the city.
Good morning, guys. We are officially in Russia. So yesterday it took us a lot to get here. I actually wanted to get into one Belarusian city, but then I realized that we won't make it to the point where I planned to stop. So we skipped the city and we traveled primarily to the city of Pskov in Russia, which is next to the border of Belarus in the north and Estonia. I woke up. I'm really surprised by the place where we stopped, because we were stopping when it was pitch black. It was completely dark and I couldn't figure out what I would see, but in the morning the place is magical. It's my first experience of actually traveling by car and sleeping in the car. I was really surprised at my reaction because I slept the whole night without waking up. It was so quiet in here. Remarkable. Today we're going to travel to Saint Petersburg. It's not far away from Pskov. It's like, I think, 200 and something kilometers, which is not a lot for a road trip. So that is our destination. I'm going to cook right now and I'm going to show basically the place where we spend the night and just the way we are surviving, because it's a completely different story. Just have a look at this unique beauty. For me, this type of the forest is so unusual, because I told you I don't visit forests a lot, and to find the forest with purely coniferous trees with moss, and I think it's cranberry, maybe not, I may be wrong. It's just something beautiful, and the sun is rising. The mood is perfect after a good night's sleep, and it's crazy. The road trips are crazy and full of so many emotions. So that is a tiny place where to sit, where to cook, and I really love that at the moment you can buy like anything that you can fold and unfold. It's so convenient. So that is the thing against mosquitoes, a very helpful one. And the gas stove, which is extremely easy to use, and I just loved it. I think it's really remarkable. So I prepared a bit of tea because it was slightly chilly in the morning, and I'm going to drink it, enjoying the views, of course.
At first, St. Petersburg welcomed us with such a great weather, but then our plans were ruined as it started pouring down with rain and we couldn't stroll through the streets of such a beautiful city. By the way, it was the second time when I visited this city. So we proceeded with our plan to see Lake Ladoga that day, still being in the vicinity of St. Petersburg. Lake Ladoga is the second largest lake in Russia. In order to get a clear sight of the lake, we had to drive through the forest, and it was around 5 kilometers, but it felt like 20. And that is how the second day ended for us, by the lake, which was so immense like an ocean. Lots of tents on the shore, and we, as per usual, were sleeping in the car.